Mr. Trump.
Well, there's a lot of things, I suppose, that I worry about, but and some of these things will seem esoteric to people. The birth rate is very low in almost every country, and it's something, unless that changes, civilization will disappear. America had the lowest birth rate, I believe, ever. That was last year. Places like Korea, the birth rate is 1/3 replacement rate. So that means in 3 generations, Korea will be 3 or 4% of its current size. And nothing seems to be turning that around. Humanity is dying. And people, it's just not something we evolved to react to. And I worry generally about the strength of America. America is the central column that holds up all of Western civilization. So if you've got the temple of Western civilization, America is the central column. If that column fails, it's all over. You can't run off to New Zealand or some other place. It's over. So either we strengthen that column and make sure America is strong and will be strong for a long time, or that roof's coming down.
Yes. Can I get a sound check? Yeah, we in the building. I'm still sharing the video, so give me about 2 more minutes. Make sure you sharing like the video. Sub up to Mr. Trumptastic Radio, y'all. Sub up to Mr. Trumptastic Radio and Mr. Trumptastic TV on YouTube, but mainly Mr. Trumptastic Radio. I'm still sharing the live feed. Give me about 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes, and we about to go in. We about to go in, family. Yeah. Y'all see what happened last night? Exposed, man. Exposed. LeBron James and Shannon Sharpe's legacy tarnished as Jeff Bezos battles with Trump's tariffs. And he didn't get too far either. I'm tell you that right now. All these 3 went against 45. And And you know what happens when you go against 45. So let's go into a commercial break, and we will be right back.
Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump.
Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm on my MAGA shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter. I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in and ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Proud man, Oculus. I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow. Yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat. Flip your ass like the ring umbrellas. Captain Planet Superman. I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stampin' postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Poconos. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave coming and walk the water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock, had me throwing 8 shit. Killed the deep state while I'm going on a date, bitch. Mar-a-Lago red chains closed, now I'm MAGA man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie 2, Jason Voorhees, I'm the son of
Mr. Trump.
Mr. Trumptastic. Yeah. Hold on. Let me do a sound check. Let me pin this to my page. I hope y'all got y'all cigarettes and coffee this morning. Okay, yeah, we straight, man. That's sound good this morning. Man, let's take flight, man. Y'all seen what happened last night? And let me shout out this dude, Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert put belt to ass. He put belt to ass, y'all. I'm not even lying. Yeah, whips and chains at this bitch. They ain't got no big man. No big man at all. 27, 24. So basically, he did 2 double doubles. He did 2 double doubles, man. And I'm sick. I should have betted on Gobert. I don't know what I was thinking. I lost last night. I lost last night because of that center off the Rockets. Man, I'm telling you, that shit rigged for real, man. He had 15 points, 9 and 9. I had him for a double double, and he couldn't get 1 assist in 12 minutes. And I'm scratching my head. I'm like, yeah, man, this shit definitely rigged, family. But yeah, Rudy Gobert put that belt to ass. And come to think about it, Anthony Edwards, he didn't have a great game. He went 0 for, I think he went 0 for 10 from the 3-point line. Like, they didn't play a good game at all. But once you part of that program, I told y'all you're not gonna go very far, family. These is 3 men, and they generation. They ain't even. I'm not even gonna consider these guys men. Okay, but what they've done to the black psyche in America, man, they have damaged it beyond repair. So the thing is, if you attach to these 3 people, and you still growing up in fantasy land, believing LeBron James is Michael Jordan. Come on, man. Y'all can shut them Michael Jordan talks down. Shut the Michael Jordan to don't even y'all Lakers fans. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at? Where y'all Jay Z fans? Where y'all P Diddy? Where y'all at? See, if you was attached to these three degenerates right here, your ass is out of here, fam. And like I said, those are the old black disgruntled African Americans that still want to hold on to these whips and chains. We already went over the slave. Uh, these are real African American slaves, whips and chains. Okay, so when you dealing with these type of individuals, you know what comes with it. You lose, loser. But they're rich. They're not wealthy. Rich people have a lot of problems, man. Rich people have a lot of problems, and nobody's being fooled by these people anymore. Beyonce can't even sell out of arena. She's having a hard time selling tickets. Her ticket sales so low, she got to buy her own tickets and give them out to everybody to seem like the stadium is full, but it's really empty. It's really a bunch of these people at the arena. Okay, modern day. See, these fans is basically putting their own. No, these celebrities are putting their own fans in slavery. The celebrity is the slave owner. You see Charleston White right here, whips and chains, and this a real picture of a slave, but you had black slave owners too. Why would you have black slave owners? Because you have to put the rest of the African Americans in check, y'all. And that's what's happening. That's what's been happening. Y'all look up to these people. Look, LeBron James calls Barack Obama for advice during the NBA game. This motherfucker, alleged pedo man. This alleged pedo man. You asking him for basketball advice? And Barry is a loser too, and his husband. He's the GOAT, allegedly. And some say uh, Obama is the GOAT. But in actuality, we call Obama. I'm gonna show you what we call. Where is he at? I had a picture of Obama in his GOAT costume. Did he? He's a vampire. He's like a vampire in Brooklyn. I might have to pull that one picture up. I might have to find that later. Yeah, but all of these black degenerates that's phasing out of reality, out of society, yeah, you won't see them again. That's why they did not want Shador Sanders in the NFL, because all you go get is shucking and jiving. This is what you go get in Cleveland right here. You ain't gonna get no touchdown, but you go get a lot of that. And Sexy Red says she already on her way to Cleveland to shake her brown booty hole. Look, Black Blue. That's why he lost, because they have no influence no more. They have no influence, family. They vampires. If they fans are defeated, they are defeated. Nobody's checking for these people no more. Why? Because look, you see how he just man. There's Trump fans that like the NBA, but you desecrating the NBA. Everything. What's his name? Stern, not Howard Stern. I forgot, but that's the old NBA commissioner. Now they got this alien looking motherfucker up there. Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. He looks real weird, y'all. Weirdos. That's why the NBA has fallen, because they don't have David Stern. David Stern would have never did all these plans and all this other bullshit. But like I said, Shannon Sharpe, he's cooked. Black Hollywood, Cook. Harvey Weinstein is Black Hollywood. Man, y'all did y'all see that shit, Candace Owens? We talked about Candace Owens defending it. We did a whole episode. And I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Candace Owens, she's a Cabbage Patch baby. She's artificially inseminated because her eyes sit on the side of her fucking head like a damn frog. All right, Candace Owens, she ain't got it all upstairs. She being paid off, and her husband is funding all of it. Okay, her husband is funding all that shit. We did a whole breakdown. She's COINTELPRO, or what they call central casting out this bitch. No one not one student at LeBron James I Promise School 8th grade class has passed a state math test in 3 years, y'all. In 3 fucking years. These people are done, man. Shannon Sharpe, Cook, he lost his deal over Steve Nash. Over a white chick that looked like Steve Nash, family. These people are cooked. Don't be surprised you gonna see one of your favorite celebrities working at Publix somewhere. I told you Omar Epps, he's doing Zaxby's commercials now. You got real entertainers on the internet acting out your base reality. The celebrities are on the internet. Even this girl right here, she teaching your kid how to gyrate your daughter's hips. Yeah, Janelle, she going on tour, shaking her ass in these damn country clubs. And like I told you, guess what a lot of black people did? A lot of black people, when Kamala lost, they turned to the white country culture. Yes, they did. Why? Because Beyonce, yes, Beyonce changed her whole look to white. Okay? Beyonce used to have her own clothing brand. Now she's modeling for Levi's. And allegedly, Levi's has a racist background. But these are the first people that's going to scream racist. Oh, it's racist. It's racist. It's racist. But behind the scenes, they screwing the white woman. And they screwing the white man too. But they got to take the horny goat weed because guess what? Black athletes and alleged black men are horny. Yeah, the horny goat. And if you really start to look at people, Diddy looks like a damn goat. They start getting big ears. The ears starting to get pointy and all that. Ears start growing all, Yeah, real shit. So when they want to turn white, yeah, they dye the blonde. They dye their hair blonde. But they'll tell the white woman to take the cornrows out her head. You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocrisy, fam. Candace Owens even said this, even though she's out her fucking mind right now. She's out her fucking mind, dude. Somebody must have came through and hit her with this joint. Yeah, erased all her memory. She turned against Trump in the blink of an eye. Yeah, she is a Judas, I might add. And she has lost all her influence because she's influenced by COINTELPRO. But like I said, if you want to deceive stupid people, you have to align with their beliefs. So if you wanted to go to a church and shoot it up, you become a Christian. You see how easy it is? Gangster rap was never black culture. It was created by the feds. Yes, the feds. It was actually created by them small hats. Okay? Y'all know who the small hat community is. They do good and they do bad, just like every other community. Who preferred deals with homosexual black men in prison. And we seen this off the Boondocks too. And then turned them into artificial celebrities. These are artificial celebrities, y'all. Barry is an artificial politician. He had to get acting classes from an actors, but they acted out on the internet. Like I said, LeBron James don't even like black women. He went to prom with a white woman. Yeah, I got all his documents pulled up, family. Yes, we got all his documents pulled up. This is why. This is when he really started losing. When his son heart popped at practice because allegedly the whole family is jabbed the fuck up. But I'm pretty sure he didn't get it. But I'm pretty sure he gave it to his son though, because he's a piece of shit, and LeBron James will always be a piece of shit. And white people, you cannot fool the white people. Once you try to trick white people, it's done, man. Dummy. He's a fucking dumbass. Okay? And the thing is, he probably would have won if he did not trade AD. Because guess what? He did what he wanted to last night. Yeah. Belt to ass. Belt to ass. He's no look, the Michael Jordan fucking discussion got to go out the fucking window. You bring that Michael Jordan, and Laker fans know they can't do it. Lakers fans are disabled right now. Yes, Lakers fans are very decrepit right now. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is, fam. Matter of fact, let me pull up this damn. Let me see if I got this photo, because LeBron James should have just sniffed that cocaine like he was doing. I don't know what happened to it. Where's that picture at? Yeah, LeBron James caught sniffing cocaine on the side. We did a whole episode. I didn't send those pictures through. I thought I sent them pictures through. Yeah, we caught him doing cocaine on the damn sideline. Let me send this through. Yeah, we gotta pull. That's a major part. I don't know why he didn't sniff his powder. He probably would have went 50 and 20. He probably would have went 50 and 20 if they didn't take his powder away. I got all these pictures that did not go through. Hold on, y'all. Let me send these over. Let me send these over. Nasty work. Let me put in that nasty work last night, boy. Hold on. Yeah. We did a whole episode on this, family. Let me see if those pictures went through. Let's see if those pictures went through. Did they go through? That didn't go through. Let me try one more time. If not, I'm gonna have to send it. I'm gonna have to send it to my email. You know what it is? I know exactly what it is. Those pictures are backed up, but I have to show y'all because the kids are probably watching this episode and they need to know what not to do. Select. Send this through email. And we about to view. Kids, if you are playing professional sports, do not take any substances because your heart might burst like little brownies out this bitch. Okay? I'm pretty sure his dad had him on all kind of supplements. If he wasn't jabbed the fuck up, he was off some damn supplements, some creatine and shit. That's how. And you could tell LeBron James creatine is falling off because he bumped into that one white dude and he ain't that big and he fell on the floor, flopping around on the floor like a A goddamn fish. Let me pull up my. He's pathetic, dog. I swear. I feel sorry for little Bronny, man. And it's crazy, little Bronny ain't better than what he should be if his dad is allegedly fucking Michael Jordan. I just don't get it, man. Manufactured celebrity. LeBron James was raised by P. Diddy and Jay-Z. I hope y'all know that. That's why he still wear a do-rag before he warm up. This motherfucker wear a do-rag and a hat, nigga. Look, this is when we did this episode when Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James got into it. But this is why he getting in it. This is why he's acting the way he is. He off powder cocaine. He gonna end up like Lynn Byers next year. Look, LeBron busted. What is that? That's a 50 ball. And I told you these old niggas that still wear do-rags, they like that, they like rock, they like to rock up. Yeah, they want them grams, family. Same with this big nose. That's why his nose is fucking big. Because he's still too powder. Boy, I told you, these motherfuckers caught. You see Shannon Sharpe with his hands out like Moloch. Same deity. He called himself the goat. They worship the Billy goat. They worship the kid. The nickname for goat is a kid. And guess what? They sacrificed the kids. That's why he was caught humping on a 19-year-old white girl. He's nasty. He's nasty, man. He's not. So what is that? What they giving him? What they sticking up his nose? And guess what? The commissioner don't give a fuck. Yeah, we caught these boys red-handed. Okay, we caught them red-handed coming off the plantation, going to the NFL. And I told you what NFL means. NFL means niggers for life. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. Sad, y'all. Sad. Yeah, I told you this one was gonna sting, man, a little bit. This one was gonna sting. Because it seems like a certain reality is phasing out and ain't nothing new coming in to replace it. So everything's dead, y'all. Everything's DOA. Where's the new celebrities that we like? There ain't none. Because everybody's a puppet. Everybody's going off this algorithm or what they call this false light. So nothing's fun anymore. No, nothing's fun. Nothing's really entertaining unless it's celebrity gossip. This is dead. Rap culture is dead. Allegedly, these two are in hell. But you know who really is going to hell, y'all? These three people. That's why I made the thumbnail like the way I did. You see the demons in the back? LeBron, he going to hell because he desecrated Kobe. Kobe is flipping in his fucking grave right now. Okay? Kobe is flipping in his. You know what? I think Kobe's haunting him. I think Kobe's haunting him because the thing is, Kobe would have definitely won a championship with Luka. That would have been a no brainer. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not Kobe. Now you got to put after this performance, you got to put him down. The thing is, he should have been guarding Rudy Gobert. This is sad, y'all. R.I.P. the Lakers fans. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. And the thing is, allegedly, Kobe Bryant was a Trump supporter. But guess what? He never gave a fuck about Kobe. I think he didn't even go to his ceremony thing. So he desecrated the moral of Kobe. And it got vandalized too. Y'all hear about that? Kobe's moral got his graffiti picture, it got vandalized. It got vandalized, man. Because of this dude, man. Because of this dude. Because of this dude. Damn. How many times y'all gotta realize this motherfucker's cursed and he's on his last leg? How many times do we have to tell you? They belong to an occult. They have to get hazed, okay, to even be in these positions, y'all. Nobody's stupid. Why you think Beyonce's not selling tickets? Why you think LeBron is crashing? Why you think Shannon Sharpe is getting hit with grape charges, y'all? Y'all think all this is happening for a reason? This shit all happening behind the scenes while motherfucking Johnny come latelys still asking questions. Look, you gotta be weird and black to even make it to in today's world. You gotta be weird. You can't be straight and make it. Can't be a straight black man. You gotta be weird. You gotta like your booty hole play with, ball and chain. We talked about the ball and chain, okay? Concept. That comes from slavery, y'all. Yeah, the ball and chain. The penis and the male phallus. What do these two have in common? Barry likes the penis. LeBron likes the phallus. Well, these people are in trouble, family. But shouts out to Rudy Gobert. He put that belt to ass. He put belt to ass. Now let's get into some video footage. Because Anthony Edwards said we beat the best player in the world, but I think he was being sarcastic. I think he was being sarcastic because LeBron is definitely not the best player. We can name about 25 players right now better than LeBron James in the NBA, but they keep on hyping him up because his hair plugs is falling out. It's looking at this guy on the court was very disgusting last night. I almost vomited. Ain't no way. What are these basketball players doing? They're not even playing real basketball. It's Anthony Edwards from last night, and he had a shit ass game, and they still won.
What does this series win mean to you personally?
It means a lot. I mean, we beat the best player in the world. I'm like the best player ever. So.
What is this series?
The best player ever, my fucking ass. The best player ever, my fucking ass. And Anthony Edwards, he's a good player too, but shit, his game kind of weird. He be off and on, but shit, I'll pick him over LeBron any day. I'll tell you that much. I'll pick him over LeBron any day. Let's see, because that's very weird that they didn't play their center. That's very, very weird. Oh yeah, finesse 2 times going back to federal prison. We gotta do that. We gotta do a show on finesse 2 times. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at this shit. Look what Rancho Cucamonga had to say. Rancho Cucamonga, he said we need somebody to get rebounds. But Rancho Cucamonga, he's 6'8" and getting paid, what is it, 20 million? Something like that. And he said we need somebody to get rebounds. Man, if I was a GM owner, I'd be like, get the fuck off my team, you stupid bitch. What you mean we need motherfuckers to get rebounds? Ain't that what we paying you for, motherfucker? Jackson Hayes. Shout out to Jackson Hayes. This is fucked up, man. JJ Redick needs to be fired immediately. They didn't play Jackson Hayes, fam. This is why this dude went off for 30 for 30. 30 for 30 for 30 for 30. He went for almost 30 for 30, y'all. Damn. What the hellion? Boy looked like Will Chamberlain out this bitch last night. Why? Because they did not play this dude. And JJ Redick and Jordan Hayes used to play on the same team from New Orleans. I don't know if he slept with his girlfriend or what, but he had JJ Redick got a vendetta out against him. Let's see what he had to say. Shouts out, he's a real champion. He's a real champion. He really won.
Very quickly in this series, JJ went away from you. How was that communicated to you? Did you understand the decision? And what was the feeling like to?
And you know what? I really think they trying to make LeBron retire. That's why they went away. I think they all on one accord. Like, yeah, let's lose this so he don't play another one. You see what I'm saying? I think they tanked and was like, because they didn't come out with no emotion. I think that game last night was all conspired to get LeBron the fuck out of Dodge. Why? Because he's involved in all this shit, y'all. They got to make him lose. He's involved in all this pedophilic behavior, y'all.
Especially tonight, not to get a chance to help the team.
Yeah. And just saying just to stay ready, and they're going to try some other things out. So that's what coach's decision. So I respect that always.
Wow. Shitted on him. Shitted. I'll be pissed, man. I'll be pissed if I was a Lakers fan. I'll be pissed. This is what he said. He tried to throw the GM under the bus. He's dirty, man.
LeBron, basically from mid-January on, right when AD got injured, you guys started playing a lot of centerless basketball, and that required a lot from you and Doe and Rui, and then Bando once he got back. Just from a physical, like taxing standpoint, how tough was that for the last 3.5 months to play that style, and do you feel like that caught up at all in this series?
No comment. I never say that.
Come on, man. He looks sad, man. This shit's sad. Cause he worship Moloch. He's the GOAT, right? He's the GOAT, right? Okay.
Because my guy AD said what he needed, and then he was gone the following week. So
They gonna get him up out of here, man. He playing with Jenny Bus money.
I got no comment. I put that uniform on every night. I gave everything I had, and that's all. That's all that matters.
LeBron.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is sad. I've never seen this in my damn life. I never seen this type of nasty work in my life. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the show down, man. This shit getting out of hand, y'all. It's sad, y'all. This is sad.
Mr. Trump.